Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. I reported the other day that food labels would be changing. Now, food companies got notice of this a couple of years ago, and they were given a lot of time to make the change. But now the food labels are going to show the total calories. Before, you would get the calories, but it'd be calories per serving. And what wasn't clear was, to some people, they would see, let's say, 100 calories. That was per serving, maybe, or 50 calories per serving. And maybe there's 5 servings, 6 servings in the container. But people weren't calculating the total calories. So now they're going to make sure that the consumer knows exactly how many calories are going to be consumed if you eat the entire contents of the package, whatever it might be, can, bag, whatever food is put in. It's going to be 2 columns. And so I think this is good. It took them long enough. I think they gave these companies way too much. Really? This went into effect a while back. I mean, I don't know what it takes to tool up to make that change, but maybe it has something to do with equipment. I don't know. But it is critically important for people to understand exactly what they're eating and how much. And given this obesity epidemic, every little bit helps if people understand a little bit better why they, how much they're eating. So I think this is a good move. Be mindful that this requirement was finalized in mid-2016. And the regulation, that regulation, this is 2020. I mean, come on. And it took that long. I find it hard to believe. So you'll see that. You're going to notice it. And again, I think it's a good move. This obesity epidemic is so problematic. It's not abating. And you would think, I was looking at, they have all these different forecasting models, and they're trying to project and forecast, okay, where are we going to be by 2050 with X, Y, or Z? And, when I started reporting on this many years ago, they were saying, 2020 seems so far off. And we're at 72% of the population's overweight or obese. They're saying by now 2050 is a marker. And these forecasting models have it by 2050 that is met as much as 80%. 80%. 8 out of 10 people in the country will be overweight or obese. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to me. I can't even grasp the gravity of that. Speaking of the gravity of it, the weight of it is going to implode the medical system. Being overweight or obese is not just some aesthetic problem. Your clothes don't fit right. You don't look all that, good. It's not just an aesthetic problem. It's a health problem of significant magnitude. 80%, they're forecasting 80%. I mean, and I'm worn out with the food companies, the beverage companies saying, they do punches. They wash their hands. It's not our fault. We have nothing to do with this. Really. You have everything to do with it. And they blame the consumer. Well, the consumer doesn't have to take our product. They don't have to drink it. They don't have to eat it. No, you get them addicted to it. That's what they do. And it's you're gonna have a hard time convincing. I mean, I'm always reminded of the tobacco company executives sitting at that long table in front of a Senate hearing committee, and each one of them under oath, when they were asked a question, does smoking cause cancer? And each one said no. And they lied under oath, and they knew the data. And these food companies are, get them under oath and ask them these hard questions about what their food is doing to the people in the country. And see if they'll lie under oath. Of course they will. Everybody's lying these days. It's astonishing to me. And so, you have little children, you have young kids. They're being conditioned to have a relationship with food that is destroying their health now and will be their demise throughout their adult lifehood. It will be catastrophic for them. It's unconscionable. Makes me mad. Makes me mad because this is correctable. You can figure out all the diets, all the pills, and all the potions you want. Until and when we change the food culture, we are going to be burdened with this epidemic.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dominique Ostrander is our guest today, educator for Jarrow Formulas. Before I bring her, I have a quiz for the kids.
You know I love these.
The quiz kids.
My hands are already sweating.
Test.
I love
Katie has
test
test anxiety.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready.
And I almost just spilled coffee on myself, so like I'm not in too much better shape than her right
Oh
now.
my God.
You know, and I pretty much have an open book test. I have a computer right in front of me, and I still go into panic mode every time Doc says we have a quiz.
You don't trust anything. Like
No,
I don't.
don't.
Okay. So the CDC did an analysis for 2017. They wanted to confirm, number of people that died in the given year, the causes of death. And they listed the top 15 leading causes of death. What do you think was the leading cause of death? I've said it on the show many times. It hasn't changed for a long time. What do you think the leading cause of death in the United States is?
Now, does like cancer count as a cause of death?
That's what
Of course. Of
Okay,
course.
then I would guess cancer's up there.
Okay, you think it's number one?
I don't know about number one,
Mhm.
but I think in the top.
What do you think?
I'm gonna say heart disease.
Reggie's right, and you're right. You're right for number two. Diseases of the heart. Heart disease is number one. Malignant neoplasms, cancer, number two. Accidents, unintentional
That makes
injuries,
sense.
number three.
Like car accidents,
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
like that. Okay.
Sure. Falling from a ladder, falling from the roof, getting hit by a car.
I'm sure smoking's like top 5. And
That's
something-
not it's not a cause.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
That's a means.
Right.
Chronic lower respiratory diseases is number 4. Cerebrovascular diseases, they mean stroke, was 5. Alzheimer's was 6. Diabetes mellitus, of course, was 7. Influenza.
Really? That's in the top.
Influenza and pneumonia.
Wow.
Number 8. I said that yesterday on the air. Flu season. People think, it's like Easter is rolling around. No, man. This is flu season. It's how many people did I report have died already this year? 800?
Yeah. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Nephritis, nephrotic syndrome, and nephrosis. Anything when you hear that NEPH, nephritis, that deals with your kidneys. And number 10, believe it or not, intentional self-harm,
I believe
suicide.
Sadly.
I was listening to a report about driving in this morning in that nightmare they call drive traffic, that the military is really bad.
When you read the number of deaths per year by suicide, it's a large number. I'm looking at
what
it
is
right
it?
now.
What is it?
Almost 45,000
Yeah.
a year.
Well, it's a serious problem in the military and with first police officers, especially having a difficult time. It's a lot of stress. So those were the top 10. Number 15 was pneumonitis. Anything with itis, that's any kind of inflammation associated with the lungs. Parkinson's was 14.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Wow.
Chronic liver disease was 11. Septicemia, that's like systemic infection. 12, essential hypertension. High blood pressure, number 13. Unlucky 13. Parkinson's 14. And then inflammation of the lungs 15.
Honestly, this is going to make me sound kind of naive, but I didn't know Parkinson's was still around. Like, I didn't know people really got Parkinson's.
No, man. It is dreadful. I watched that documentary on Linda Ronstadt, and she's suffering from Parkinson's. She had to retire from singing in 2011 because her voice was no longer able to work. And they interviewed her, and her hands were she had tremors, and it's a shame. It's a dreadful disease, as is Alzheimer's. My guest today is Dominique Ostrander, and she is an educator for Jarrow Formulas. Dominique, healthy 2020 to you and your family.
Thank you very much, Dr. Garko. Thank you. To the point about Parkinson's, I will say that I just, not to, come on the air and just be Miss Negativity, but reality check is that Parkinson's is actually being diagnosed now in younger populations now.
What? That's interesting.
We tend to think of Parkinson's as an older person's disease, but early onset Parkinson's is what they call it, is being diagnosed much more frequently than we'd like to see now, unfortunately.
I wonder why that's happening. Parkinson's.
I'd like to believe it's environmental.
Well, Go ahead.
Because then I think, part of the fear of disease process, I think, for many people is, what did I do to cause this? What choices did I make? What did I eat? Where did I, all those things that we think about. And yet, to think of it environmentally, it sort of feels like, okay, well, it was out of my control. It wasn't anything that I was choosing to harm myself doing knowingly or unknowingly.
I haven't looked at this, so I don't know what percentage of people with in Linda Ronstadt's family, her grandmother had Parkinson's.
Mm-hmm.
So there's got to be a genetic component to it as well, right?
Sometimes it literally is environmental. So, like for example, up in Canada where they have all the farms, there's just farm after farm after farm, produce, fruits, and they're heavily sprayed. And so those people, a lot of them, their diagnosis of Parkinson's is actually quite prevalent in those farming areas because of all the pesticides.
I didn't know that.
So, well, I think there's a genetic component. I most definitely think that it's sort of like breast cancer in that way. There's definitely the genetic predisposition, but then there are also breast cancer diagnoses, and there's no familial history.
Well, Michael J. Fox, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's when he was 30.
Mm-hmm.
And, he went public and still continued to work. I don't know what his status is currently on Michael J. Fox. I haven't seen much of him lately. But most cases occur in people over the age of 60, but some people develop the disease earlier in life, as was the case with Michael J. Fox. And they have what Dominique was referring to as early onset Parkinson's disease when you're between 21 and 50 years of age. Muhammad Ali had Parkinson's. Many attribute that to all the blows to his head. This is a complicated disease, complicated.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Everybody knows that it's easier said than done to take charge of your health. Now taking charge of your health has been made a little easier with Ancient Nutrition. Ancient Nutrition's whole food nutritional products provide ancient nutrients in a modern, convenient form to power the body and mind while restoring health, strength, and vitality comparable to that of our ancient ancestors. Among their healthy nutrition supplements, Ancient Nutrition offers a line of bone broth protein powders formulated for high performance. Bone broth is a breakthrough in protein supplementation. It delivers the benefits of homemade bone broth in a convenient, easy-to-mix form. Try all 8 delicious flavors: dark chocolate, banana cream, cinnamon apple, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, s'mores, coffee, and French vanilla. Ancient Nutrition products are sold in fine health stores across the country. Visit ancientnutrition.com to learn more about ancient nutrition for a modern world. That's ancientnutrition.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new: agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. You know, individuals make New Year's resolutions. It would be interesting if companies did that and then publicized what their resolutions would be. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I have not seen any companies do that. You know, what are you going to do for 2020? What's your mission? You know, you have your general mission that's been with the company and it's been guiding the company. What do you intend to do in 2020?
Nobody does that except movies and streaming services.
Well, so I just wonder, you know. Dominique Ostrander is my guest today, and I don't know, do you make New Year's resolutions, Dominique?
No, I really don't, actually. In fact, I was talking to my husband about that. I don't. I did when I was much younger, but I don't anymore.
Does he?
It's just whenever making better choices is suited is when I do it. It's not necessarily the mark of a new year.
Uh-huh. Does he make New Year's resolutions?
Well, that's what he did. So right before New Year's, he had mentioned about making these changes, and I was like, well, don't call them New Year's resolutions. Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, that's what I'm calling them because that's what I want to call it. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't think, you know, I understand that it's the mark of a new year, you know, where there's a definitive period of time where you can say, okay, hey, back in blah, blah, I made this change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I understand. I'm not knocking people that make New Year's resolutions. I'm just saying that I think that there's, like I told him, I think that, you know, you could have made that choice, you know, January 10th, and it have been just as important, I suppose, I guess.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying. Some people, I find them useful because it brings attention to where you've been and maybe where you want to go. People don't often do mm-hmm. that throughout the course of the year. I use the metaphor, it's like a reset button in many ways. You know, you can maybe do a little reset.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know, that I could do a whole workshop on how to create objectives and goals. Because that's really what they are. And how do you do that? And how you do that, the process is very important. And people make many mistakes when they do these things, and that's why they can't keep them either. But Jarrow Formulas for 2020, you know, I think the company is a very forward-leaning company. It has been for decades. I mean, it has cut the path in many many areas for other companies, with respect to certain dietary supplement products, CoQ10, probiotics. Jarrow Formulas has been on the front line of the spear, the tip of the spear on that. Just those two examples. Is there anything that the company has in mind for 2020? Is there something some agenda or some project?
What we've gone through, 2019 was definitely a year of growth for us. And I'm sure if any retailers are listening, they will say, like, yeah, they had a lot of out of stocks, and we did. We dealt with quite a bit of an out of stock situation because we were literally suffering from growing pains. And we had a huge expansion in Jarrow Industries, which is our sister. It's part of Jarrow, but it's our manufacturing plant. And so there were some new machines, quite large, huge machines, actually, so that we would have not have to have out-of-stock issues going forward.
That point that you just that I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's an important point. And if you listen to what Dominique just said, Jarrow Industries, Jarrow Formulas is not a marketing company masquerading as a supplement company. It is a supplement company. They make dietary supplements. Many of the products that you find in the natural products industry with these companies, they are somebody else is making it for them. They don't make the product. Jarrow Formula controls the product. I mean, that's a big deal, isn't it?
It's a very big deal. We're not an office building. So if you came to, let's say if you're one of our retailers and you're in the Los Angeles area and you'd like to actually tour Jarrow Industries, that's something that your local sales rep can make happen for you. So we're very proud of our Jarrow Industries, and we encourage our retailers to want to tour our plant and our manufacturing and see what an incredible operation it is. Incredible. I mean, it's a full pharmaceutical-grade facility. So, again, like I always say, the same probiotics that are getting made for our NICUs and hospitals are the same probiotics that are getting made to sell in your local health food store, for example. We don't have a separate area,
This is interesting to share with the audience, and I bring this up because in light of yesterday's story, I won't rename the company, but a young woman in Texas, 23 years old, her Christmas gift was the liver from another person who had died. She had a liver transplant. Why? Because she was taking a product, bought it online, an herbal-based supplement product, and burned out her kidneys. I mean, her liver. Liver failure, and had to have her liver replaced, transplanted. And I made the point yesterday that, I go to great pains, just like I did with you just now, to have you share with the audience sort of what's behind the retail curtain, so that the audience has an appreciation for the quality of this company and its mission. It's a dietary supplement company. They make dietary supplements. Nobody's making it for them. And that's a difference. It's a big difference. And so I just wanted to make sure that got. I'm glad I talked with you about this because in light of yesterday's story, I don't know what was in that bottle that young woman was taking. I have no clue. But apparently
they probably didn't either. The company that made it probably didn't either.
It's a popular company, Dominique. Katie,
I'm sure it is, but a lot of them don't know.
Katie knows somebody that buys everything off this company. Yeah. I don't know. I keep telling people 90% of retail sales are in brick and mortar stores. Health stores are you go into a health store, people working in those stores, they know what's good and what's bad and what companies are good or bad. You need to talk to those people. When we come back, we'll talk to Dominique Ostrander some more. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Healthy New Year. Hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing, and trying to get off to a good start for 2020, the start of a new decade. Think about it that way, which is kind of interesting, right? So in the first hour, my guest today is Dominique Ostrander, and I was talking about Parkinson's disease, and she was mentioning that up in Canada, some of the farming areas where they're using these chemicals, that there's a higher incidence of Parkinson's. Turns out a study, the new study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, in other words, Dominique was pointing to environmental causes here, chemical pollution, these very dangerous chemicals, and so on. Turns out that in the Journal of New England, can't talk today, the American Medical Journal, yes, you know that journal, they concluded in the study that exposure to a common pesticide increases the risk of all-cause mortality and cardiovascular mortality. Now, there are some limitations to the study. They point that out. But the class of chemicals that they focused on are called pyrethroids. And people use these chemicals. You'll find them everywhere. So they're used in agricultural products and for purposes, and for residential pest control. And you find these compounds also in quite a large array of household products. And the authors of the study said, quote, pyrethroids are present, quote, in household and garden insecticides, pet sprays, shampoos, lice treatments, and mosquito repellents, close quote. These compounds count for about 30% of all pesticides used around the world. And so, you can come in contact with the chemical by inhaling it, ingesting it, absorbing it into your skin. So it has various ways to enter the body. And once inside the body, it breaks down into metabolites. Your body excretes them in the urine. Now, heretofore, they said that this particular class of chemicals was not all that dangerous. I don't know. This study would seem to suggest that long-term exposure to the chemical, these pyrethroids, poses some risk here. The point to be made, lest we miss the big picture, that, and Dominique said it, she said, all of a sudden you get sick, and you say, how did I get sick? What did I do? I did everything right. You don't know what you don't know, number one, and you don't, and related to that then, you don't know what you're being exposed to. I dare say, if you looked underneath your sink and went through the cans and the containers and whatever you have under there, or in your bathroom or in the garage, and started to look at the chemicals in those products, I can assure you that there are chemical compounds in those products that are very dangerous. But we don't, we assume you go to a grocery store and you buy it, or a hardware store, and you assume it's safe. You can't. And so Dominique's point was well taken. The majority of cancers are caused environmentally. It's a large number, too. I don't know the exact, I don't remember IARC, International Agency for Research on Cancer. I can't remember what, it's a astronomical percentage, 80% or some crazy number. People think it's genetic. No. Most of it's environmental. Context is everything. I'm just saying. So I just want to point that out so that you're aware and alert. As I said, Dominique Ostrander is my guest today, educator for Jarrow Formulas, who really make dietary supplements. They have Jarrow Industries, which is a manufacturing facility, pharmaceutical grade that Dominique talked about. Dominique, welcome back to the show. What did you have on your mind today that you would like to share with the audience?
Okay, well, we're going to go there in just a moment, but I just want you to know that I was because I didn't hear about the story that you had told me about the 23-year-old girl, excuse me, who needed a liver transplant after taking a certain supplement. Just an FYI, that supplement company has only been around for 2 years. Okay?
It's online.
In comparison, it's online, but they've only been in business for 2 years.
How many years has Jarrow Formulas been in business?
Over 40.
This industry, the natural products industry, is a wonderful industry, but it is filled with charlatan companies and charlatan experts.
Absolutely. It's scary. It's so scary. And then what happens is those companies give companies like Jarrow, who has an impeccable, outstanding reputation, it sours people to the industry and to taking supplements because, and it makes physicians not want to recommend them, and the list goes on, and it's terrible. It's really terrible. And even though this company is touting, I was reading when we were on break. I was reading what they were saying in response to this poor young woman.
What I didn't read their response.
Saying,
what's their response?
Oh yeah, they were saying we're not going to jump to that conclusion. That it was based on the fact that she was taking a dietary supplement. We're not going to just go right out and say that that's the problem. And then they were also saying that we certainly wish the best for, her name was Ms. Goss.
Yep.
That said, it would be premature for us to respond to a suggestion that her illness was caused by a specific dietary supplement. Such a suggestion is highly speculative. During our nearly 2 years of operation, wow, that speaks wonders, we have had no previous similar suggestions involving our customers. Okay? Safety of our customer is by far our number one priority. All of our products are manufactured inside a GMP-certified facility, and we partner with a licensed pharmacist in the customization of our supplements. So let me make something very clear. So a GMP-certified facility has to do with the people, not the facility. Many people don't know that. GMP certification means that every employee has gone through GMP certification. It's not the building.
That's a good point. In other words, the people in the building know what they're doing. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly right. That is exactly right. And it's certification that is given to each individual working in that facility.
It's interesting. Thank you for making that point. 877-897-8255. So that caught your interest, and you went and did you looked it up on your own. I reported on that young woman.
I'm very curious about these companies that come and go. They're just like these little fly-by-night companies, and they're terrible. And they give companies like Jarrow, which is again an outstanding nutraceutical company, a bad name, and it fires me up. I apologize.
No, 100%. I'm with you.
I don't want us to be coupled with that. I don't want the association to be made with this horrible company that, again, been around for 2 years, and we haven't had other suggestions by customers like that. I mean, what kind of wording is that? I don't know.
It's one of the dangers. It is. Listen, I'm all about the technology. I'm all about social media, internet, and all of that stuff. I'm 100%, full stop. I'm in. But that being said, there are some things you buy online, and there's some things you need to go into the store and purchase. And that's just my take, especially things you're going to put inside your body. Now you say, well, the product's the product. I can get it online. I can go on Amazon and get it here. Yeah, well, it's more than that. People are buying products from companies that never enter the space of retail on the ground. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balanced mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented AvailaBlend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. By the way, Jarrow.com is the website for Jarrow Formulas, and you can go there and you'll find the whole array, a constellation of products that they have. They have one called Vision Optimizer that I'm a big fan of, and I bring that up. I know you came to talk about, you had something on your mind. I just wanted to give people a heads up about that product. And in light of a study that's out, it spans 2 decades. And researchers, this was a pretty good study, they found a link between an unhealthy diet and vision loss in older age in a particular diet. What diet am I talking about? A diet, they said, they described it as, and I'm quoting them, rich in red meat, fried foods, high-fat dairy, processed meats, and refined grains. It's not only bad for the heart, they said, but and to the development of cancer, but it is also connected to age-related macular degeneration. So food has consequences. But if you're interested in a good vision supplement, Vision Optimizer by Jarrow Formulas is 100%. It is phenomenal. All I can tell you. It's been on the market a long time. Dominique, welcome back.
Thank you. Yes, actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you today about. I wanted to talk about this poor diet linked to age-related macular degeneration.
Okay. I'm psychic.
Yeah, I sent you the study.
I didn't see it. I swear to you, I didn't see it. I missed it.
I'm sending it to you again right now.
I missed it somehow in the shuffle of all the flow over the transom of my emails. I must have. I swear to you, I didn't know. Oh, seriously?
A long time ago.
Oh,
like
really? Okay,
ago, yes,
that's why.
Like probably before the holidays.
Okay, that's why. Oh my God, that was a century ago in my head.
I know, right?
Yeah, yesterday was a long time ago.
You was probably plotting on your vacation anyway by that time.
Vacation. What vacation?
Right, you spent most. I was
working. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. Take time off so I can get work done. That's sick. Somebody needs to help me. Yeah. So that's what you wanted to talk about. Okay. So I'm somehow by accident I found what you wanted to do. This study is published in the British Journal of Ophthalmology, and they did find a link between a diet rich in unhealthy foods that I just described and age-related macular degeneration. Your eyesight. Keep your future in sight, please. So go ahead. Let's talk about it.
So, it was like you were saying, participants ate a diet high in red and processed meat, fried foods, refined grains, high-fat dairy products, and were 3 times more likely to develop eye conditions that damage the retina and affect the person's central vision, according to the results from the study at University of Buffalo. So this was actually published in Science Daily. And so this is what's really interesting. I think most people, when they think about their poor diets, and I wanted to bring this up at this time of year, right? Because this is, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get in shape, this is that time of year. So, but nobody ever thinks about that in terms of their eyesight, like how I'm eating and the choices that I'm making in terms of feeding my body are literally affecting my eyesight for good or for bad. I don't think that's a conscious thought in most people's minds.
No, it's not. Your vision, and typically people associate loss of vision with the elderly. Not necessarily. Macular degeneration, I mean, the eyes are sensitive and are prone to free radical damage, oxidative stress, and whatnot. And, the way we're eating, people say the obesity epidemic is isolated. It has such a cascade effect because it implies a certain way of eating, and which is an unhealthy, toxic, disease-promoting diet, as I describe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not from your head to your toes, man.
So then we're not only coupling that. So this is where my mind was going. So not only are we having diets that are high in processed red meat and or high in red meat and processed meat, fried food, refined grains, high-fat dairy, we're also exposing our eyes to just endless hours of blue light.
Yeah, you talked about that. Explain what blue light is, please.
So, blue light has to do with what the kinds of light waves that are able to penetrate our eyesight. And so there is, and I've sent this to you, it's an unbelievable paper on white paper on blue light. And So blue light has to do with the amount of nanometers that the light is able to penetrate in through the eye. So it's a whole spectrum of different light. It's a visible spectrum of different light.
Mm-hmm.
And so for example, cool LED lights emit a large amount of light in the range of 420 to 500 nanometers, and compact fluorescent bulbs emit blue light in the 400 to 500 nanometer range. So modern light sources like computer screens, televisions, also emit high-energy blue light. Remember when your mom used to tell you don't sit so close to
The TV.
back?
Boy, a million times.
Remember that?
Oh, constantly.
So, constantly, right? And so your mom was actually wise beyond her years, as was mine, telling us this is going to damage your eyes, move back. And so it had to do with it's the same technology now, except we're just in front of it constantly. So now let's eat like crap and spend all this time in front of these devices, and we're setting ourselves up for all kinds of eye problems.
It turns out that, the sky is blue. Well, blue light waves are everywhere in our environment. They surround us. They are the reason that the sky appears blue. These are short blue wave lights, and they collide with air molecules. That causes the blue light to scatter and makes the process makes the sky look blue. But blue light will go further, is not so good for your eyes, though.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's Let's.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
So, Dominique Ostrander is our guest today. I'm glad she's talking about this. In terms of our vision, you're certainly your diet and your lifestyle can affect your vision and what will happen to you as you age. Whether or not you become a candidate for macular degeneration. And this new study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. No, wrong journal. Journal of Ophthalmology, I think it is. I'm working from memory. Suggests that the way a particular diet that I described, high in red meat, high in processed meat, high in high-fat dairy, refined grains, very degenerative disease-promoting diet. Turns out your environment is also can be dangerous with respect to your eyesight. And Dominique referenced blue light. And light rays have, without getting into the complicated physics of it, there's an inverse relationship between the wavelength of light rays and the amount of energy they contain. The longer the wavelength, the less energy. The shorter the wavelength, the more energy. Red rays on the red end of the visible light spectrum have longer wavelengths. Rays on the blue end of the spectrum have shorter wavelengths and more energy. So, and they can be dangerous. So you're exposed to blue light naturally, but we're also exposed to it through technology. Isn't that right, Dominique? Here. I'm sorry. So we're also
technology all day, every day.
All day, every day. Is it from the phones, from the computers? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, phones, iPads, any smart device, exactly.
Well, what about these kids? I mean, when we were in school, the pad we had was a yellow pad. Now the kids have an electronic pad, and they're in front of a computer. They have their iPads, their cell phones, their computer all day long. They're exposed to blue light.
Right. They don't take notes like with a pen and paper anymore. They take notes on a device.
Yeah, my daughters do
college class, college students are taking notes on computers, on laptops.
Well, my question, my concern, I haven't thought about this. Not you provoked the thought in my head. You provoked the thought for me, and that is, I wonder what the long-term consequences will be for these youngsters that are being educated with media, electronic media. They're not using pencil and paper. They're using fingers and pads and whatnot, right? Computers and so
Right.
forth.
So here's some numbers that are kind of disturbing, actually. So these are estimates from population studies indicate that the average American spends more than 10 hours per day viewing screens, and the prevalence of digital device use is only increasing. Adults spend an average of 10.5 hours per day in front of media screens. The typical cell phone user touches his or her phone 2,617 times every day, while the heaviest user more than doubles that with 5,427 touches per day. Children ages 8 to 10 spend about 5.5 hours each day using media, but they actually exposed to almost 8 hours in media because of simultaneous multimedia use. Teens spend 9 hours a day using media. That's more time spent than going to school. 72% of children age 8 and under have used a mobile device for some type of media activity, up from 38% in 2011. In many cases, people spend more time in front of screens than they do sleeping.
Wow.
I might.
It's frightening.
Well, it is. So what's a person to do here? Exposure to all these, I don't know. You can't take a supplement to blunt the impact of the damage that these blue light waves, artificial light waves, will do to the eyes, right? I mean,
right, and it's not only eye health. We're talking about now. We're going to go a step further, and we're going to talk about circadian rhythm and the eye connection.
Yeah,
so
that
not
study.
Only are we possibly damaging our eyes?
That I think you had sent me that paper where from which those statistics are. That you're providing those statistics. If you can resend that to me, I think I may have lost it, may have deleted.
I did resend it to you.
You did? Okay, I'll take a look.
Didn't
I? I don't see it. May have. I don't see it.
Every time Dominique makes me feel so horrible about my screen time. I look at it now every time that she's
getting. There's something to say for all of this. I mean, technology is a blessing, but it can also be a curse. And moreover, but go ahead. I don't want to steer you off your point. Go ahead, please.
Well, no, that's the problem. Is now we're in a world where people are not sleeping, and we're kind of looking and going, why? Why am I not sleeping? And a lot of it has to do with the circadian rhythm disruption that all of the blue light is causing. And so it's very important, again, to protect our eyes. And of course, Jarrow Formula is on the cutting edge of science all the time. We've thought about this a long time ago. We thought about this with our Vision Optimizer, our separate lutein supplements, and of course, the newest to the arsenal is macular protective factors and our lutein drops for kids, because we've thought about this.
Lutein. Okay, so I'm not familiar with. There's 2 or 3 there that you mentioned. I admittedly don't have insight into lutein eye drops for children.
Yes, we have. It's exactly. This is our newest. It's lutein and zeaxanthin, and they are together. It actually has the zeaxanthin it also has mesozeaxanthin in it as well as zeaxanthin, and the mesozeaxanthin is at 150 micrograms. So what happens is because we always think about giving babies, we have to give them diets, high in fruits and vegetables and everything, and to the point where when they're toddlers, their palms are turning orange because we've just endowed them with all of these carotenoids. But as we get older, somehow that doesn't seem as important. But those carotenoids, those fat-soluble antioxidant carotenoids, create a barrier in the macula, kind of like an internal sunglass. So the higher our diets are in carotenoids, the darker the lens on our macula, the more protection we have, the less penetrable blue light is for our eyes.
Interesting. 877-897-8255. Apparently, the American Optometric Association was thinking about children. They saw an article on infants and children's vision entitled Blue Light Impact in Children. Yeah, with adults as well. We'll have the Elton Health question when we come back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lung's Immune and Clear Lung's Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And here's the LTN health question of the day. So we're talking about our vision today and our eyesight and how to protect your eyes, and we were talking about all this exposure to media screens, and from children to adults. We live in this highly technological age, and media screens are part of that age for sure. Here's the question, and Dominique gave you the answer. On average, I'm talking about adults now. On average, how much time do adults spend in front of a media screen or different media screens throughout the day? What do you think? 2.5, 5.5, or 10.5 hours? How many hours a day do adults spend on average in front of media screens? 2.5, 5.5, or 10.5 hours a day? Here's the number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Dominique, thank you for sending me that paper. I'll give the audience a heads up that the title of the paper, it's really worth reading. It's entitled White Paper, Blue Light, Sleep Quality, and the New Role of Macular Carotenoids in a Digital World. Excellent study. It's called With Blue Light, Blue Study Data. Blue here, they're using it as an acronym, a blue light user exposure. Pretty clever. It's an excellent paper, and thank you for sharing that. You mentioned those products, and they rolled off your tongue. Lutein eye drops for children as one new product from Jarrow Formulas. You're not going to find that from some fly-by-night outfit out there in the world selling whatever. Okay? That's just not going to happen. So you have a couple of other new products for vision as well, right?
The factors, which I absolutely love. The Macula Protective Factors is excellent. Our macula, again, the part of the protection for the eye is the carotenoids that are able to protect the macula from the blue light. And without that sort of fat-soluble carotenoid protection, then the light is able to penetrate. And our diets, like the study we talked about at the very beginning of the radio show, I mean, let's face it, most people eat a diet that's poor. I would say for the most part, it's not very high in carotenoids. We're not consciously thinking about having carotenoids in high amounts to protect our eyes. So Jarrow Formulas knows that, thought about it. Macula PF, Protective Factors, is blue light protection. So we're talking about lutein, zeaxanthin, mesozeaxanthin, and RR zeaxanthin. So here's what's interesting. All three are potent sources of the three macular carotenoids. 10 milligrams of mesozeaxanthin. Again, this particular pigment helps filter the high-energy blue light. There are eye products out there, but they're not necessarily specific for blue light protection and really helping to protect our macula.
By the way, the macula is you have your retina, and the macula is the center of the retina. And the retina turns out is light-sensitive tissue, which lines the inside of your eye. The macula is the functional center of the macula, and it's the macula that gives you the ability to see 20/20, and it provides the best color vision. So this is a very important element.
It allows us to focus.
Yes.
It allows us to focus, and it allows us to differentiate color as well.
Yes. So, the eyes are so delicate and so sensitive. So, again, these products, it's remarkable. Their Vision Optimizer has been around forever. It's so rich in antioxidants. It's a wonderful product. It's not only for the eyes. I would recommend it for people to take it just to make sure you're getting enough antioxidants. You don't have to overdose on it. You can take maybe one a day if you're fine, just as extra protection. So you got the protective factors, and then you have the lutein drops for kids. Couldn't those drops be used for adults as well?
They could be. They definitely could be. And I also wanted to bring out that the paper that, with all the studies, the white paper on the blue light, we have patented ingredients in our macular protective factors, as well as our lutein and as well as our Vision Optimizer. So Lutamax 2020, OmniActive, Astapure, all of those are patented ingredients with proven efficacy and integrity of product.
Huh.
Very unlike the product, for example, that could possibly be implicated in this poor 23-year-old
losing her liver. I can't see number 3, but I'll go to number 2. Dahlia. Dahlia is in Tampa, Florida. Dahlia, welcome to the show. So how many hours a day do adults spend in front of media screens? 2.5, 10.5, or 5.5 or 10.5 hours a day?
I say 10.5.
Congratulations. Very good answer. The right answer. You want a $25 supplement gift card. Are you in front of screens a lot throughout the day?
I'm not. I don't have a computer. My computer crashed, but I'm aware of how the society today is actually, everything is on the computer. And I'm so happy that you're doing a show on the blue light, because a lot of people are not familiar with the blue light.
No, they're not.
We got introduced to the blue light with a radio show of Dr. Lane, Michael Lane.
Oh, yes, I know Dr. Lane.
Ever since that show, we're pretty much aware of the blue light, and we try to pass that information along.
Well, you can thank.
I think more people.
I don't mean to cut you off. We got to go because I'm on the clock here. They're going to cut me off. But thank you for calling in. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. And you can thank Dominique for bringing the topic onto the show. Was there number 3 on there? Okay. Dominique, thank you so much. Name the products again from Jarrow for the eyes.
Macular protective factors, lutein drops for kids, and Vision Optimizer.
All good. Keep your future in sight. Your health is your wealth. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide.